Hello, and welcome to the latest episode of Shed Tech, the series in which the premise is me, Cyclist's tech editor Sam Challis, talks you through new bits of bike tech from my shed. I state my opinion, I give you the product highlights, hopefully you find it entertaining and insightful. Let's go. It's a big one today. The most successful Grand Tour bike in a generation has had an update. It's the Pinarello Dogma. I wish I could show it to you, but it is currently being photographed in our studio. It's going to create some beautiful imagery to accompany a very well written first look article written by me, going in Cyclist issue 116. So if you want a more in-depth look, go and buy that. Do it the old-fashioned way, buy a magazine, or go on cyclist.co.uk and read my colleague Will's very well written account of the new bike. Anyway, back to the bike. It has gone from being the Dogma F12 to just the Dogma F. Pinarello says dropping the numbers has come about from looking at the dictionary definition of the word dogma, something about it defying classification and always being a constant benchmark for performance or something. I would question why it has taken them 7 generations of Dogma to look at the dictionary definition of the word that they're calling their bike, but I guess better late than never. It's going to be the Dogma F from now on. So going beyond the nomenclature, that's a big word, I won't use it. Going beyond the naming system, the headline revision to this update is that it's much lighter. The Dogma F disc is 265 grams lighter than the Dogma F12 disc. Pinarello says that means a fully built size 53 bike comes in bang on the nose of the UCI minimum weight limit of 6.8 kilos, which is incredibly light because that's no exotic parts, just Dura Ace Di2, DC Swiss wheels, everything conventional. And especially so considering Pinarello capped the frame weight at 850 grams for that size 53. They say that anything under that starts to compromise structural integrity, stiffness, performance, that sort of thing. The frame weight has been capped at 850 grams since the F8. So they say they had to get creative about where to find these weight reductions when they weren't prepared to lose any more weight from the frame. They did that by considering the Dogma F as a module rather than just a frame set. So that includes all the small parts, all the auxiliary parts, finishing kit, that sort of thing. As a result, by re-engineering all the little parts, they were able to save all this weight. The headset, no, not the headset. Yes, the headset. The headset loses 25 grams, but a cool thing, the seat post top clamp has been 3D printed out of titanium. I mean, of course, everyone does that now. Of course it has been, but that saves 35 grams just on its own. The headset's 25 grams lighter. The fork is 58 grams lighter. Cockpit is 40 grams lighter. Even the through axles have gone on a diet. They're 10 grams lighter each. So they've created this big weight loss, but since the frame has actually stayed the same, there's been some mass redistribution within the frame, but I won't bore you with that. Since the frame weight is broadly similar, Pinarello says it still rides like a Pinarello Dogma should, which is bloody good actually. I really enjoy riding a Pinarello Dogma. I don't want to, but it's just a great bike. Obviously, new products in the bike industry have to be better in every single way. They can't just be better in one way or the marketing message totally fails, apparently. So not only is this bike much lighter, it's also more aero slightly than the older version, to the tune of 4.8%, which Pinarello says saves you 1.3 watts at 40 kilometers an hour. So might be a difference at the pointy end of a world tour race. Definitely won't help you drop your mates on the Sunday club run. They've done this by several different design reconfigurations, tube profiles, that sort of thing. For example, the down tube has been stepped in such a way to hide the water bottle better. The fork has been redesigned to better direct airflow across the latter half of the bike. The seat stays have been dropped notably. That's what people picked up on when this was being raced undercover, is the drop seat stays compared to the last generation. Those seat stays apparently have been shaped by the wind. Quite how Pinarello has shaped them with the wind, I have no idea, but it says that it's used the tube profiles and tube library from the Bolide TT bike that they produce, and considering how fast Filippo Ganna rides that thing, I'm inclined to believe them when they say they know how to make a fast bike. So the new Dogma F can achieve UCI minimum weight limit dressed up totally conventionally. That means surely that Ineos Grenadiers, the only World Tour team still exclusively using rim brakes, will make the switch any day now, right? That's wrong. That is wrong, apparently. The team will be on, so say Pinarello, they'll be on rim brakes until at least 2022. The rest of this year, they're on rim brakes exclusively, apparently. The team, they say, Pinarello have given them the option. They won't be forcing them either way, but the team largely agree that the rim brake bikes in general are a better overall bike to use in World Tour races at the moment in terms of practical and logistical reasons. Wheel changes are still quicker, that sort of thing. So after the end of this year, who knows? Maybe they will make the switch in 2022 and everyone's transition to the side of the light, the side of disc brakes, will be complete in the World Tour. But Pinarello says regardless of what Team Ineos choose to do, they will always make a rim brake dogma to accompany the disc brake dogma, which is an admirable sentiment, I guess. It's not something that every other bike brand is doing nowadays. It's double the work for them because these bikes have long since been two separate projects, but considering the bike's pedigree, they could win the Tour next month, who knows? It's not like Pinarello having any trouble keeping up, considering the increased workload. So that just about rounds off the headline changes to Pinarello's flagship race bike. The disc bike is available now, but while the Ineos Grenadiers are using the rim brake bike in the World Tour, to normal folk like you and I, it will be available at the start of 2022. So you can go and buy it then if investing thousands and thousands of pounds into a dead-end technology is your thing. Anyway, hope you like the latest episode of Shed Tech. I'll do another one soon. In the meantime, subscribe to our channel, hit the like button, comment and tell me I'm an idiot. Tell me you like this stuff. It's all good. See ya.